Distinguished members of the press, esteemed subscribers, ladies and gentlemen, we meet in the wake of a historic and hopeful development. The federal government of Nigeria, through the Honorable Minister of Works, Engineer David Umahi, has opened a formal channel of communication to engage with the diasporans investors affected by the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road alignment. For us, this is more than a meeting. It is a defining moment of dialogue, restoration, and reconciliation.
We are here today because of the fruit of our hard work that we built with our hands was slipping away from us with investment of over $250 million. We stood together, we cried together, we marched together, we protested together, and the world took notice.
For decades, Nigerians in diaspora have been the silent engine of our nation's growth, sending billions of dollars in remittance each year, investing in homes, businesses, and industries.
If someone have told me today that we'll be singing praises to the Minister of Works, I would have called it a lie. But today, we mark just the opening of the dialogue. We mark a turning point in Nigeria investment narratives.
I will always say that, yes, aid might do quite a few things, but investment always does a lot for the development of our continent.
We have come out and been amongst the people that invested. We've also spoken out when our investments got demolished. And we want to thank the federal public for now hearing our voice.
And legal protections to prevent reoccurrence of abuses of rights. Attendees should expect an update on the planned presidential presentation and any agreed timelines or action from the Nigerian side.
This is not a resolution of a demolition. It's a restoration of trust. This moment sends a message. Nigeria is open again. Nigeria is listening. Nigeria is ready.
What we went through has been a long journey, but I know that every race comes to a finish line. And I believe today that we have came to the open finishing line.
My name is Alice Egole with Afro Vibes Radio. My question for you is, can you elaborate on the importance of diaspora engagement? And have you seen a difference in accountability from the Nigerian government after increased international press coverage on this matter?
Like you know, the foreign direct investment in Nigeria, Dr. Ovi has analyzed it, is a very great thing. And our president has been going around. He's even on tour now in France. He has been going around for bilateral engagement from other countries and also to meet the diasporans in those countries.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Olajumoke. Most people just say I'm dollarize me. So either one. Yeah, thank you. I'm an impacted investor, and I find Engineer Stellar's leadership very encouraging, especially for women like us in diaspora. I know and believe in a vision. I'm very proud of her, and if she tells you this is the road, we follow her with the passion. She convinced us. She made us believe in Nigeria again because we work so hard, and people come to America sometimes to kind of sell us properties and say, you can invest here, and eventually you have series of news in the internet that people were scammed or people didn't get their properties. But this is a Nigerian citizen in America. She's accessible, so we believed in what she sold to us. And now my question to her is, since she's the vision leader for this project, if you have options, ma'am, for what we are anticipating, what are those options if you were to be speaking with the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, today, and Engineer David Umahi? What would you ask for on our behalf as a return back to build that trust again? Do you have options, and which one would you go for on our behalf? That's my question.
So you are literally telling me to state our demand. Like I always say, just a mouthpiece. The property has already been sold. I have invested a lot of resources, manpower, and support from Nigerians in diaspora. They demolished, so we are going to ask for the compensation. The parts that have been taken, they need to compensate with the prevailing rates according to Nigeria law. The prevailing rate of the property now. That is what I will demand from our president and the honorable minister. Then we have to have something like a terms of settlement to also assure the Nigerians in diaspora.
Because of the two dimensions. The first dimension is now anybody going to Nigeria to buy or to invest, should they prepare for war? What would be your advice for anybody neutral who is going for such adventure? Would there be war, or what will you advise? That's one. Part B is now they've opened up.
Let me answer the first one. Yeah. Okay. I wanted this to get to the seat of the president, and if you see all my press conference, TV interviews, I always say that the buck lies on the president table. And the Minister of Works also say that is what the president tells him that he does. But I was in Nigeria for 8 months. Honestly, I saw what happened there. That is why I have to exonerate the president on the diversion. So, we are waiting, you are waiting, the world is waiting to see how the federal government of Nigeria will treat the Nigerians in diaspora that invested in WinHomes. Then I'll come back and tell you if you should go for peace or prepare for war. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Elizabeth Olanio. I know that this has been a long battle, knowing the fact that Nigeria government, they can be up today, down tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I believe that if the federal government of Nigeria, the honorable minister that I know, if he does not want to do it, he will not come. And I'm telling you, if he does not want to open that channel, he will never do it. So let's leave it like that. Keep a positive mind and believe that everything will go well. Thank you.
So the Renew Hope was actually, to us, something that could be depended on, something that could be looked up to as a beacon of hope for Nigerians. I believe that's what also informed WinHomes when they decided to invest in Nigeria. It's because of their trust in the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu that made them to go to Nigeria. So we pray that it will be what they said they would do, and at the end of the day, the investors will be happy and everything will be well. And at the end of the day, we in the chambers will continue to project the image of Nigeria in positive light, and we continue to join hands with every business people in this place to take investment from America to Nigeria, and God's name be praised. Hallelujah.